today I'd like to go to the volcano. We haven't been to the volcano at all yet. We could do with some more ash, because we've been trying to put together this Skelos cultist master sort of medium armor, which is pretty good because it buffs you with a tier 3 thrall. It gives you 4.5% agility weapon damage. With a scout right or another, how do I say, anyone who isn't a shield right, I guess. Wait, any named armourer, it will give you 5% agility weapon damage per piece. It'll also give you more follower damage and concussive damage than it will with a tier 3. We get 9.5, 11.5, and then with a named person we get 10 and 12. There you go. So, you know, min-maxing is better if you get a named person, right? Obviously, I'd like to get a shield right armourer, because they will give me more armor value, which will be fantastic. And the nice thing about this armor is that it does buff our follower damage. And we're currently running around with Pella the Well-Travelled, who is one of the named bearers you can get on the Exiled Lands, roaming around. And they do get a lot of health. They can do. This guy has gotten 11,000 almost from his, like, levelling. He didn't do amazingly. He could have done a bit better with his perks. This isn't too bad, is it? We've got some agility, we've got some strength. I'm not going to give him an agility weapon, so I don't really care about that. This is quite nice, 10 in HP, 10 in vitality, so he's gotten over 10,000 health. But he could do even better than this if we want him to be a tank. So I might re-roll his perks just to see if I can get something better. I can't do that until I learn sorcery, and then I need to learn the elixir of rebirth, which will allow me to place a potion in his inventory, like I would this heal, and then I can right click it on it and it will basically re-roll his perks, these ones here on the right. So you can kind of do that as many times as you want. The only thing about it is you can't re-roll individual perks. It'll re-roll all of them at the same time, and it can take a while and a lot of potions. There you go. Yes, so I like him. I like named bearers or tier 3 bearers, but they do hit very, very, very badly. Like, they hit like wet noodles, as I always say. So it's very nice to put him in the best gear possible to buff his strength weapon damage. This guy we've put in Redeemed Legion helmet, medium Silent Legion gauntlets, because each of these buff 7.5% strength weapon damage. We've given him the Void Forged Dragon Ribs, which we learned from the recipe stone in the arena at the sinkhole, which is very close to where we are. Right here on the map in the centre. There you go. And yes, and then last episode we went to the Warmaker dungeon so that we could learn the champion leggings. These buff 5% strength weapon damage, but they give 391 armor value when crafted with a scout right. Instead of these kind of lower level, these are like a DLC piece of armor. Pictish Warchief leggings, they only give 275 when crafted with a tier 3. The other thing is, this gives us 5%, this gives us 4.5. There you go. So I'm going to put a bolt plating on this. I have to take that off first to give him the best armour possible. And the only thing we're missing from our final kind of get-up for him is the perfected heavy boots that I really want to make, which we learned from doing the Master Armourer journey. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. We'll see. Maybe we'll do it at the end of the stream, perhaps. Sorry if I'm missing subs and resubs. Let me just have a quick catch up while I catch my breath. Hello, people joining us. Scrolling. Martin is fine. Okay, I'll try and remember Martin. Volcano. Yeah, I love the Volcano. I didn't realise I could link my Twitch account to my game. Yes, if you do that, you will get your Twitch drops, basically. Make sure you then, so you need to watch for 2 hours on Twitch, and then you can claim it in Twitch, and then restart your game, and you'll have your items to craft. Hello, Sisyphus. I hear Anna talking in English, but I have no idea what she's talking about. Yeah, these blorb strats give a plus 11 to Sturmania. Actually, that is just what I've said, Sisyphus. I didn't say anything more logical than that at all. Yes. Sisyphus doesn't play Conan, but we're happy he's here. Hello, Varg. How are you doing? Yo! You're a good hype person for yourself. Good for you. Good for you. Got my snacks set for watching. Nice. Well, welcome in. Settle in, people. So he's like super buffed, isn't he? Like, he's really, really buffed for strength. Excuse me, I promise I'm fine. Hopefully. Yes, and so he's got really good armor, so I can take this out. We don't need to give him that. I just wanted to kind of keep that. We were using the Hanneman's Gadder hammer for him, but we did get momentum. I think it was last stream. This is really, arguably, the best weapon for a thrall in the game. This is a legendary mace that you can just get from legendary chests in dungeons. Using skeleton keys you get from defeating world bosses, 3 skull bosses in the world. We put a master weapon fitting on it, which will buff its health and its armor pen. So you can see it does 90 damage, 39% armor pen. The nice thing about maces is the thralls will complete more combos with them and they'll survive better. And he's going to hit really hard with this, even though he's really quite a bad thrall for fighting. Why am I using this thrall? I like to run an agility build for myself, and I don't want to keep my weight above the medium kind of like words are hard. I don't want to be have heavier weight than in the medium class here, which is this yellow section. The reason for that is in an agility build, if you have if you're carrying a medium or a lighter load, you get an additional 10% armor penetration from your second sort of perk here. Right here. So that's it really. Plus, it's nice to kind of go out and about and not have to travel home all the time. He has all of these slots and he has another slot, another hold on. He has like another row down here if I give him all my things, which is wonderful, basically, if you want to kind of pick stuff up. Yes, so he's going to be okay. He'll survive. He has a lot of health. I can run around and just kind of do a lot of damage, which is what I like to do. I want to do as much damage as possible. I don't have any points in authority right now. It isn't ideal for knocking out a thrall. You could put 1 up to the first perk in authority for this kind of like situation, if you like. You could take it out of agility. I wouldn't take it out of vitality, really, personally. But there you go, that's our setup. We're going to give him some pork to buff his strength as well. Oh, and that leads me to, I did a bit of tidying before the stream. You might notice that it's a little bit less cluttered. Everything is now in its correct box. I know, can we have a moment of silence? Anna tidied. Everything is like where it should be. There's no random weapons in random boxes that I've just randomly chucked anywhere. It is tidy, chat. Let's just take a moment. This is now a box for like humans that I've acquired. I've organized my weapons into different boxes. Feel free to applaud. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Completely unsolicited. Thank you. Oh, I'm so surprised by that. Yes, everything is like, this is for like the OCD friendos. Just going to show you all. In my little like cupboards and stuff. I was doing this before the stream. So I've moved our benches around so they kind of make a bit more sense. Okay, that is one random thing that doesn't belong. This is where all our armor is stored. There you go. Saddler workbench. This is like our like dyer's bench, clan emblems, and the casting table for making orbs and things like that. Then we've got our alchemy section over here, which is all alchemy stuff. There you go. My shame is now gone. At least temporarily, right? So yes, so let's go grab some snacks for our friendo. Stream when I'm going to get a haircut. Well, I'm happy you're going to get a haircut, although I'm sorry if your ears are going to be cold now. That's all I have to say. Catch up. Got my snacks. Is this Conan? I thought this was a weird... This is it. Oh, sorry. Yes, my mistake. This is a Valheim mod. Yes. People weird thief. Yes. How are you, Sisyphus? Are you keeping well? What have you been playing recently? Still have total faith in you if you pursue singing. You're so lovely. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. Checks in the post. Inventory managed. The real boss. Yeah, absolutely. That's it. Love managing my inventory. Yeah, it is quite a relaxing thing to do. I don't really like doing it when I'm streaming though, because I can't really like chat while I do it necessarily. Maybe sometimes. Never get myself to sort my inventory at my base. Yeah, I used to when I played Conan, like because I was on a lot. I would have really organized boxes and stuff, but I don't know. About time. I know. Get them all cut. No point in getting one. Yeah, if you're gonna get your hair cut, get more than one strand cut. Definitely. Good advice right now. Well, I had my great Thanksgiving back on my grind. I'm playing Dave the Diver. Really? I never played that. I did see people playing it, though. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah, the chests are kind of... These are organised as well a little bit. That reminds me to take some ice. I don't think... So, okay. We'll do one thing at a time. Come on, order of brain. Let me grab some salted exquisite meat for myself. Corifat, thank you for this prime. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. There's our pork. So this is our cooked pork rinds for us, for our thrall to eat. That's going to give him a 25% strength buff. Then I'm going to give him Black Lotus Potion. That's going to give him a 15% strength buff. It isn't working. My stats page doesn't work currently, and somebody has suggested it might be to do with one of my quality of life mods because they see it here, but it should say plus 25% from the pork, and it should say plus 15% from the Black Lotus Potion for him. There you go, he's all buffed up. I'm going to eat some salted exquisite meat, and that will buff my damage, my agility damage, by 15%. I'm also going to drink an elixir of grace, and that'll do the same thing, 15%. There you go. I'm going to be using agility weapons. I've got a Bector Corbin, which is my absolute favourite weapon in the game, potentially. I just love it. I don't know what it is, but it's a traditionally strength-based weapon, but it's in an agility class. So I get to use all these points in agility to wallop enemies and make them cry. You know what I mean? Which is what I like. We picked up a Blade of the Adventurer from the Warmaker last episode because we looted this 7 legendary chests in there. One of them was this. This is a two-handed agility weapon. I put a master weapon fitting on it so it hits decently hard. It's not my Baltier's razor. When I get there, I will be using that instead, and that also weighs nothing, which will be kind of cool. I've got these Zabar knives, which they both bleed and add a diseased debuff, which lasts quite a while on an enemy, flesh enemy. Yes. Take a breath before continuing. Okay. I do have a spare Bector Corbin. I'm debating about whether to take it with me. Am I going to hit 700 times today? Maybe. I don't know. But I do have, in my hammer and mace box, just to show off my tidiness, I do have a spare one with a master weapon fitting on it. Shall I take it? We can always come back. So what I don't want to do, ideally, I won't have this completely run out so I could give it to a thrall. But I could just give I could give a Rage Hammer or Hanneman's Gadder or Doom or something to a thrall. Or World Breaker that we got 2 of in the Warmaker last episode, or Maelstrom. So I don't really need to keep it. So if it breaks, it breaks. I won't be able to repair it. So there you go. I don't know. Because I don't have any points in authority, I'm going to take with me a couple of steel truncheons. We haven't got Seth's truncheon yet, which we could probably do with trying to get today as well. But we're going to take a stack of purple lotus orbs with us. So if we want to knock people out in Separu, because we do need crafters, then this will be a lot quicker. They're like a concussive gas, basically. You learn those from completing the Thrall Taker journey. Oh, where is it? Here. There you go. You just need to do these basic steps, which we already did in this playthrough. And then you learn this recipe. And then you craft them with black lotus flowers, purple lotus flowers, and these water orbs in the alchemy bench. There you go. I talk a lot, don't I? What are we saying? Doesn't show in my game. Vanilla game. Right. It doesn't show in your... Okay, that's helpful to know, actually, Squaddy. Thank you for letting me know. Hello, Nomad. Somebody was in here the other day and said it was showing. I wonder, is it single player? Right, type 1 in the chat if when you look at your thrall stats, it shows their buff. Type 2 if it doesn't show their buffs. Q is not an answer, Nephenor. I need to ban just the letter Q, don't I? And the number 42. Oh, laughs. I'm going to have a drink. One of each. You can write 3 if you've never noticed. If you want to. Kel. Yes. It is a pyramid, Zorovius is. I just choose a different letter. Never know. 3, never noticed. 1 in single player. Okay. Even Kel says 42. Yeah, do you want to have a quick look at the pyramid? I can show you if you want. This is from the pyramid set that was in the Bazaar at one point, just at the beginning of this series. It's not there now, question mark? It's not there right now. And the VOD on Twitch, where I built it live, is now gone, which is quite sad. And I kind of, what's the word? Chastised myself a little bit for not getting around to highlighting it so it remained. But yeah, this is the. So can we like defeat you so that you could just leave us alone? Get him. Look at those hits. Look at those hits. That is nice. That is partly because of this follower damage from my outfit. We are, by the way, so I didn't talk about my outfit, did I? I started talking about it. We're wearing the medium pauldron, Silent Legion medium pauldron that you learn from doing the Black Keep dungeon, from defeating the Kinscourge and clicking on the recipe stone there. We did that a couple of episodes ago. Because that gives me 7.5% agility weapon damage. But for me, I just want to hit as hard as possible. But I am running around with a bad damage thrall, so this Skelos Cultist Master will really, really help with that. I'm currently still wearing heavy Stygian soldier sandals because I need to get some more ash to craft my shoes. So these are just transmogged. There you go. In case you're like, oh, they don't look the same. This is just from Fashionist, which is a mod. There you go. Okay. I feel like we're all, we're all on board. Everybody on board. Everybody ready for adventure today. Playing multiplayer. 1 in single player. It's only seen buffs for that recently, not from food. Don't know, maybe it's just that bugged. It's been this way for this whole chapter so far. Never had a thrall. I have a problem. Yeah, well, that's fair enough, Numpty. They are adding more, how do I say? They're adding more ways to acquire friends. You can hire people in chapter 3, which is on the beta now. You can hire people from a tavern, which is wonderful if you want to do that. And also at the end of purges, you can rescue people from cages. So you free people, because I know some people have a bit of a problem with it. Personally, I generally in life don't murder people either, and I do that in video games. So you know what I mean. You heard it here first. I've never supported Anna's policy. That's it. Waiting for the Sanctum set, Stormglass. Started to build without checking and had to deconstruct the whole thing. It was worth around 5,100 brick. Did you not get your mats back, Zered? Don't we get every bit of mats back now when we deconstruct stuff? I started to build without checking that there were other pieces you could use. Hello, good place. Hello. Yes, they are willing friends. I have a very good sales patter that I give them, which we've been working on, haven't we, peeps? Hello, Grail. How are you, lovely? It's so good to see you. Hello, Devon. James, I give a follow. Unpaid workers are handy. They're paid very well. In pork, really. Don't think Conan's the right game to play for people. Yes, it's like animal cruelty in Ark. Yeah, I mean, it's a savage game, isn't it? Absolutely. We're barbarians, aren't we? Tend to lose my thralls to bad fight decisions. Hard to keep friends doing that. It is hard. They are planning on hopefully incorporating a way to revive your thralls if they get injured in the future. I don't know when they're going to bring that out though, but they did talk about that in the dev stream. Me and my friend built a Leon thrall protection factory. We had 10 Leon line up with each using a steel truncheon. It was glorious. Lovely. All interns unpaid. I mean, Pella is very willingly here, aren't you, Pella? That's right. Yeah, he's very excited. Anyway, so let's grab our horse. What I would like to do now that we're all cool in this Final Fantasy kind of armor, let's make ourselves a Silent Legion saddle, because they look kind of cool, don't they? Because style points and everything. Saddle. Which one is it? Saddle. Warhorse? No. Squirrel. Bum. Let's learn everything. Why not? Do, 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 do. Okay, so now I should be able to see Silent Legion. Silent Legion Warhorse saddle. I need some hardened steel. Okay. Hardened steel. Now, because I have organised everything, I should be able to find it / craft it very quickly, which is kind of exciting. Let's make some steel then. Do I have any steel? I tell you what I can do as a trick. If I go to my torturer's friendship acquisition department, I could just take that, couldn't I? Let's just steal that from ourselves. And then we need steel and black ice to convert that into hardened steel. There you go. Let's pop it in here. Lovely. I have crafting speed on super fast, in case you wonder why it's so quick. Enthrall the AI before they take over. Yeah, that's it. Just get the ambience up a bit. So yeah, we're going to go to the volcano today. Which we haven't been to yet in this playthrough, so I'm very excited. I love it when we get to like the level 60 dungeon phase. Have we been to the volcano? We haven't been to the volcano yet, but we have been to get ice already. But I'm going to show you the way that I would go if I hadn't gotten ice yet, because I just like to do that. I'm a creature of habit. There we go. There's our hardened steel. And I need to make, yes, a saddle. That's it. Dun, 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 dun. Silent Legion. There we go. Silent Legion Warhorse saddle. Hopefully this is the right one. This will look kind of cool. And we'll take Knight, which is our black horse. So we look cool. I love every colour of armour as long as it's black. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Here's Knight. Silent Legion. There we go. And now he goes with our, like, our armour vibe and whatnot. Super cool. Very nice. I wish we could dye saddles, don't you? Poisonly. I've put my tools in here. I don't think I'm going to take the skinning knife or the butcher's knife. I'm going to leave the orbs on him in case I want those. We are going to go to the NPC camp around in the volcano, and there are some thralls in there who are peaceful until attacked. So the purple lotus orbs are really good there, as well as in Sep and Maru. I'll take this star metal sickle because there are going to be some golden lotus flowers I want to harvest in there. I definitely want to take my pickaxe, so I'll repair that. You want to follow me, bud, because, you know, it takes a while to get around here. So let's repair our star metal pickaxe, because we're going to want to harvest obsidian and get as much ash as possible. So let me put that in there. Can I repair you already? Yeah, perfect. Let's do some repairs. I'll leave my skinning knife in here and my cleaver. Sweet. Saddle I can leave in the saddle bench. I can remember where it is. Now things are in more a logical location. I should be able to like remember where they are now. Okay, have I got anything I don't need? I like to always carry explosive arrows in case I run up to some star metal. I don't really need all these wraps. I'm going to try not to just dump them anywhere. I'll put them in the alchemy bench because this is where I'll be looking for heals. I'm just going to keep a 10 stack of rough wraps in case I run into a sandstorm. And I should take my sandstorm mask as well, ideally, which I usually forget. Sandstorm breathing mask. Did I put it in the armor box? Probably. Bum, 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 bum. By the way, so I did mention the Pictish Warchief leggings here. This is a strength buffing armor set that you get from the Savage Frontier DLC. You don't have to use that. You can use the Hyperborean Slaver stuff. This is one that we just picked up from thralls, but the stats are slightly less good on the Hyperborean Slaver, which is not good for a DLC piece, but that's just a fact. So yeah, so you can use this. I just like the way this looks better on a dude. I personally, for my own personal taste, I don't enjoy this look on my thrall. I think it looks fine on the ladies. You do you, boo-boo. Do you know what I mean? Whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. The Hyperborean Slaver armor just looks a bit weird. You can also transmog it, obviously, you know, but there you go. There you go. Saying Thrall. Just got into the game. It's pretty fun. Hello, Wolfbite. Yeah, it is good fun. I like it. The game stopped me playing ESO, did it? Yeah. It's very addictive, I think. Never get into ESO. Like, the different story arcs can get a bit boring after a while. Now that they're releasing, like, regular content updates for this game, I think it's awesome. Right. He needs a bunch of food to snack on. Do I have exotic... do I have stuff to make exotic feasts? I wonder. Where's all my cooking stuff? We're a victim of our own success here. This place is too big. So exotic feast is the 10 heals per second food. I'm not in creative, no. So if you look at your thrall, if you have an animal or a human follower, you can look at the foods here and it will tell you what foods they will eat. Okay, their preferred food for healing is always down the bottom right hand corner here. This is always the 10 heals per second food, and then 9, 8, 7, 6, and so on and so forth, right? So if you want to get them to heal as much as possible, you can feed them this. It is a little bit of a pain in the butt to craft because it's not roasted. It is exotic flesh and dried berries and eggs to craft it. I don't mind that too much. We live quite close to some eggs, to some creatures, some nests and things like that. We can get exotic flesh from rhinos or from elephants, particularly if you're using a cleaver. And then dried berries, you know, you pick up berry seeds, you can just make those or harvest them and dry the berries. You can make enhanced gruel, which is the 9 heals per second food. Shall we do that this time instead of like the usual exotic feast? Because we still need eggs for that though, and spice. I think I'm going to go with the exotic feast, peeps. So let's go through that process. We do have some eggs in the fridge, I think. But I will show you. I'll show you where we can get. So we got a bunch of berries already. Do we have eggs? Maybe I put them in another container because I'm used to playing single player where things don't expire. Okay, so we got a bunch of exotic flesh already. We've got a load of berries. Let's put these in the dryer. There we go. I'll leave like 1 stack. And then we'll go get some eggs because they're really nearby. Dryers are here by the carpentry bench. The dryers, easy to craft, and then you just power them with bark. Let's put them... I have so much stuff. Okay, I do not need all this stuff here. Shall I make new dryers? If in doubt. There we go. So I use my middle mouse button to select the item, and then because I have Unlock Plus, which is a mod, I can just press caps because I've bound that, and it will pull the crafting items into my inventory. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so let's put berries in here. You can get berries from certainly desert berries you can get around the rivers around the exiled lands, just growing. Use a sickle to harvest them. Or you can get highland berries up in the north in the highlands, surprisingly. Especially around, like, if you go up to, like, Azagarth and stuff. This is a place I usually collect them. So we need some bark. I believe we have a bunch. Let me move you guys out of the way. Thank you, friends. So you can get bark from using a pick on trees or a pickaxe. Or you can craft it when you have thrall. Do you need any thrall? You don't need a thrall anymore. Okay. But you do need... I think you need a precision bench, right? You need a higher level bench. Somebody will know. Let's craft some more bark. Just if you end up with like loads of wood from bearer packs, it's reasonable use of it. Okay, let's split this. Let's turn that on. I have crafting on very quick, so it'll dry really quickly. And you will get some seeds back, which is kind of cool. So you have like a bit of a system. There you go. All right, so we'll dry some berries. And in the meantime, let's go get some eggs from nearby. I'll show you where we get them. We're going to go towards the summoning place. Right, come on, friends. Let's get out into the sunshine. I have renamed, by the way. I've relabeled the doors with what is in that direction. So this one says summoning. This one says sinkhole, I believe. Hyenas. This one says sinkhole. Oh my. What has happened? Oh, okay. Kalendos, lovely. Hello. Thank you for the bits. Welcome, welcome. Hear ye. And that way's the spider. Yes. So yeah, let's go get some eggs. How are you doing, lovely? It's good to see you. Have you delved into the Age of Calamitous mod? No, I haven't. No. So I like to keep my game vanilla, right? I like to have extra information. Let's use our sword, shall we? This is our Blade of the Adventure sword. I want to keep like my damage, my stamina, the gameplay vanilla for my playthrough because I want us to have as much in common as possible. I do use quality of life mods, and I think I have like 9 or something, or do I have more than 9 on this playthrough? But yeah, I just want to use like a select few quality of life mods that give me more information, let me change my hairstyle, give my character a slightly bigger butt or whatever. I don't want to change the gameplay too much. Maybe at some point I will do like a heavily modded like run or something. But yeah, I'm just killing things because it's fun to warm up. Still have the outhouse. Yeah, the toilet. That's yours, Kel. That's where we keep you when you're bad. Effective ban on floors are just checked on servers, Cyption tests, their food and potion effects do not show anything. Yeah. It's been a thing for the whole chapter, and it's good to hear that, or good to at least know that it isn't just modded gameplay. So here are a bunch of like ostriches? ? Emus, ostriches, birds. Right over here, and it's opposite the summoning place, which is over there, which is an NPC camp for the Dafari faction. So I'm going to hit these eggs. We should probably murder all the creatures first, actually. I'm going to save my back to Corbin. Hi there. Ostrich, that's it. Let's kill the birds first, because they're annoying. Dum da da dum. Okay, I overshot. I'm blaming the lag. This Blade of the Adventurer, fun fact, used to be my favourite like weapon back in the day. I used to love getting this. I would run around in like a Zamorian dancer's outfit because nobody wore heavy armour back then. And I would just kind of go around like slashing and rolling. Starting, because you had to hit a boss. Do you remember? You had to hit a boss to start the fight, and then your thrall would start fighting them. So I would just do that with like no armor really at all. Okay, so we're going to go around and hit these eggs, which is kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. There we go. Just got to get your angle right. You can just click E on these, but you can see if I use my tool, I get 34. I'm on 2 times harvesting. This is a star metal pickaxe, and it's got a advanced tool upgrade kit on it. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to go around and hit all the eggs in a way that makes no sense with physics. There we go. So far, so good. It can be a bit finicky to hit them, which is why I'm just going into first person. Greetings. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I was going to say this, and I kind of forgot to mention. If you're new to the game, I would probably choose to wear, if you're going to do an agility build like I'm doing, I would probably choose to wear the Stygian soldier armour that I was wearing before. Because this getup is perfect for me if I'm soloing bosses that hit very hard in one hit. Because I have steel thewed here, which means that they have to hit me 3 times before they can kill me. If you go to an NPC camp, particularly like the Volcano dungeon and things like that, you're going to get hit a lot of times by arrows, lots of different enemies, lots and lots of hits that hit quite hard. So I would say if you're new to the game particularly, I would really recommend heavy armour for the Volcano. You can carry my Eeks friend. There you go. I can also put on this bearer pack that I have for emergencies, which helps me to run around. Get my little like torch out. I have night on very quick, which is why the moon flies around and very fast. There you go. Bye-bye, moon. Hello, morning. Let's run around. Verbs, yes. Yes, I finished building a castle with the defensive wall. Only after building I found out that's where the aspect of Emir spawns. Time to move, yes. Too much time spent building. Hello, Wolfblood. Hello, hello. Welcome. Yes, indeedy. Right, yeah, let's grab some eggs. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Hello, lady. It's a Dafari fighter. Easy for us to kill at this point. Kill this dude first. Just having a nice morning constitutional, wasn't he? Oh yeah. Let me kill these creatures. Nice. For a very long time really, I have preferred to be the one that does a lot of damage. And we used to kind of play this game like, I don't know, like NPCs, didn't we? We would run around with our thralls who were like the stars of the show. And quite often, some of these can be a bit of a pain. Quite often it would be like, we would just be standing around waiting for them to kill bosses and stuff. I love doing loads of damage and oh, you fudge. Can I? Wait, if I crouch. Stop it! Gimme! Gimme! I picked it up. I didn't care. I don't care. Life is too short. I don't care. I'm over it, people. I'm over it. Come on now. Every series I have this. Stop uncrouching. We're not leaving here until I got this freaking... Okay, I'm just going to click on it. They deserve to live. Oh, is there magic in the game? There's sorcery now. There is sorcery, yes. As of like the previous age. The age of sorcery. Seria, thank you for the follow. It's Essie. Hello, Essie. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Spam the crouch button when hit very exposed. Spamming it. Okay, I'll try that. The stubborn one, yes. Hello, Templar. Once Anna's done chopping into her foot, she can tell you about it. Like gold, silver nuggets and scepter. Robert, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome everybody. It's good to see you. If you want to join our Discord, join the Discord. There's a link in the chat. We have a Conan Exiles community server. You're very welcome to join that. It's always nice to get fresh people playing. Quite a cozy little like community we have over there. Oh god. Can I? What if I spam it? Spamming. I'm spamming. I'm spamming. Okay, I'm picking it up. I don't care. I don't care. I'm over it. Right, how many do I have? A bajillion, right? We have some eggs. We live near here. So thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Hello, friend. I came, I stole your eggs. I murdered your friends and family. Lovely. That was nice. A little bit of morning murdification, do you know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a bit of treasure here. Let's take those effigies. Jafari Watcher Mask is strength weapon damage. Okay. What was the thing to click on here, peeps? Is it interactable? Could you guys move out the way? Hello? Is it the gibbet? Nope. Please don't go over there, you fudge. Oh, here it is. Is it a cudgel? It's a Darfari sword. Okay. Cool. I mean, it does 14 damage, 8% armor pen. It's okay when you have nothing at the very beginning of the game. But yes, cool. Alrighty. Have I missed any eggs? Probably. Hello, David. Hello, welcome. Anna Eggbane. Yes. Sometimes changing the angle. I do. Yeah, what I do usually is like walk around the nest, and that usually like helps me. Just kind of like, because also you can see like the bit where it's hitting. You see like the bit where it's like doing the thing. The problem is the height of the ground, I think, because in some places she's like putting her foot on it. It's more than my life is worth, honestly. I just don't care. Just give me the eggs. That's it. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done, people. I'm done. This is what happens. So this is why it's one of the wonderful things about the place we've decided to live, is that we're right next to these eggs. It's just kind of cool. The nice thing about the exotic feast that we're making is you can also eat it to warm you up as a warming food. And you can use it to give you 15% strength weapon damage as well, but it is a warming food, so you know you can use salted pork instead if you want to, which doesn't affect your temperature. There we go. If I'm running a strength build though, generally speaking, I'll just fill the follower up with exotic feast, and I'll also just use that for my strength buff too, because it's just one less thing to do, isn't it? Right, to the stove. What I'm going to do actually is probably put them in the fridge, and I'll let the mod pull through exactly what I need. Have you been eating my eggs, buddy? I promise you haven't, Anna. Yeah. A likely story. Da-dum. Okay, so let's get our dried eggs. Dried eggs. Sounds disgusting. Let's get our fermented eggs. You see, we've got Highland berry bush seeds as like a byproduct, so you can plant those in a planter, crude planter. Let's put our dried berries in the fridge as well. Excuse me. Clendros Corner. Hello, Wolfellow. Changing to third person can also help. I was in first person intentionally just to interact with them. Yeah, sometimes I just can't be bothered. If I'm taking like a big trip to get to those ostriches, and I don't want to do that very often, then maybe I'll spend a bit more time like trying to get every single last bit. But it's right next to where we live, you know, it's not a big deal. It's okay. Okay, so can we now craft some exotic feast? Here we go. So what do I want? Like 200. Turn that on. Do a bit of cooking. We haven't got a cook yet. We were kind of short on crafting thralls, to be honest. We could do with a lot more. Still eating cookies. Hello, Valentin. There are no cookies in the corner, Calendros. This is a myth. Right, and then we'll be ready to go for our volcano adventures. One thing about making warming foods, make sure you don't eat it in the volcano. It's just a PSA. You know what I mean? Let's put the treasure in our coffer while we can. I did craft a little these boxes, which I think, are they from the battle pass? I think so. I haven't finished the battle pass. I've got to work on that at some point. Here we go, number 3, and it's free to everybody, so if you get to that stage in the battle pass you can just grab that. But it isn't, you can't just, it isn't limited to just treasure, even though it says treasure chest. But I'm using it for like valuables, like hearts of heroes, hearts of Nordheimers, tears of 2 races, like the rewards you get from defeating bosses. I'm going to put in here scourge stone pieces and things. Here we go. Sweet, because they look kind of nice. All right. Cook. Spend half my life running around this place, don't I know? Here we go. Nearly finished. Destinies, thank you for the follow. Crunching on eggshells. It's too much egg in my exotic feast. Oh, corner. Hands out cookies. A delicious myth. Oh my goodness. Hello, Forster. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Right, let's put any extras in here. So I don't want it rotting. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so he fortunately has a lot of space in his inventory. So I can just fill him up with this exotic feast so he can chew through that when he needs to heal. I can give him a stack of these healing potions as well. Because I have Better Thralls, a Better Thralls mod, which if you play on Steam, you can just get from the workshop. You have this option to use healing potions automatically. So I could obviously just right click on a potion in his inventory, get him to drink it. But with this mod, you can have it so that on a 5-second cooldown, when his health gets below 90%, he will drink a potion to heal up until he gets to 100. There you go, 100% health. Destiny, thank you for the prime. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Excellent. Listen, the people doing egg jokes, stop it. Trying to time a delivery slot for tomorrow since I'm booked, hoping for cancellation. Got over yourself, haven't you? Oh, bless you. Trying to tell about the cookies. Listen here. No cookies, don't know what you're talking about. Behave, people, behave. Okay, I think we're ready, peeps. Are we ready? Am I forgetting anything? This is your time to tell me. Oh, I got eggs in my inventory. So, we've got snacks for ourselves. We can just eat the pork rinds. We've got salted exquisite meat for buffing our agility when that runs out. We've got a spare elixir of grace, a couple of spare black lotus potions for him. I could put my helmet back on. Don't forget your horse. Yes, good one, good one. I've got some arrows. Do I have a bow? I don't have a bow. Okay, let's grab a bow from our bow box because I've organised the place. Feeling very good about myself. How long will it last? Who knows? Currently our best bow is the Reach of the Red Mother. I think. Yes, 34 damage, 9% armor pen. We also have the Huntress, which is 26 health damage and 9% armor pen, and it buffs agility. Brilliant, right? Excellent. The only thing about this is, if you switch between this weapon, and then when you how do I say? I would use the Huntress if you're not going to drink a potion, an elixir of grace, because when you're using it, shall I demonstrate? When I pull this bow out, so if I'm using this sword, right, I've got my buffs and everything, great, agility damage, awesome. If I pull out this bow, it will give me 15% agility weapon damage. Fantastic. When I put the bow away, I will lose the buff for agility weapon damage. So if I've drunk a potion, I have now lost that buff to use with my sword, right? This has been the case since last chapter. Yes, since Age of War, at least. So I don't really want to use the Huntress bow because I have to keep drinking Elixir of Grace in order to take advantage of this buff on my like melee weapon. I'm going to be switching between. So I'm going to use the Reach of the Red Mother is the short answer, right? The long answer. Okay, so let's use Reach of the Red Mother and we're going to put the Master Weapon Fitting on it. The Reach of the Red Mother we get from defeating the Red Mother Dragon in the Unnamed City. Tinker. Let's get a Master Weapon Fitting. Here's my Tinker's Bench. I'm going to make a Master Weapon Fitting. There we go. I don't need that many. Let's pull the mats in. I use these on everything, basically. Until you get to this late stage of the game when you've done the Warmaker Sanctuary, if you want to know which buff I like to use the Spiked Weapon Fitting, which buffs armor pen on weapons. There you go. Don't forget water. Yes, we've got 14 purified waters. That will do us for the stream. I have the Huntress bow too. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's just that it gets rid of your potion buff when you put it away, and I hate that. It pisses me off. So. Do you know if it's a bug or intended? I think it's a bug, Forcerer. Yes. Why was the Pepper unable to shoot her bow? She didn't have an arrow. Oh, gosh. Corner, Valentin. Thank you very much. Make your way. Make your way to the corner. Oh, God. I don't like egg jokes. I don't like that kind of yoking around, but I'm letting it slide. Oh, God. I'm just going to have a drink of water, people. Driven me to hydration. Corner fight now. On that special water skin. What's the name of the cellar dungeon? You mean the wine cellar? The what is it called? The Kari water skin from the Undead Shaleback. It's a corner party. There will be no partying in the corner. Stop it immediately, people. Fortunately, thank you for the sub. Thank you for 5 months, lovely. I think I heard it, but didn't. I think it was busy in the middle of a sentence. Thank you, lovely. Appreciate that. There's more in the corner than anywhere else. Yeah, everybody's in the corner today. No actress on earth could pull off Anna's disgust enjoyment with these. Okay. Okay, reach the red mother. It's like torture. It's like actual torture. With a smile. That's the funny thing. Okay, perfect. I think we're ready, people. I think we're ready. How about you, Pella? Are you good? Let's get the fudge out of here, shall we? Horse is good. Let's go on adventure. Right, I need to... Let me get another elixir of grace. Because I lost my potion buff. Which is exactly why we're not using that bow. Grace. There we go. Brilliant. We could do with fighting some more tier 3 bearers whenever we see them. Because we need ever more... we need more alchemical base, basically. Always for everything. Alright, sweet. Let me rebuff myself. There you go. Let's go, peeps. So, we're going to ride up. We're going to ride up to Mounds of the Dead. We're going to start our journey from there. If you have a map room, just teleport there. There's an obelisk there. And then we're going to ride up from there. If you don't want to, like, ride, then use your map room. Personally, I kind of enjoy the, like, chill time to just chat with you guys while I'm, like, you know. It's like a bit of downtime while we ride up there. Tickle torture. Can't believe someone put graffiti on your pyramid walls. Yes, I'm still hunting the culprit. Yeah. Let's go on our adventures, peeps. So, I don't have any ice with me. If you are going to the volcano and you've already been up north, take a stack of ice from your fridge. We're going to... the way I'm going to show you where to get ice on the way in. You will need ice to survive the heat of the volcano. You cannot just go in just regular armour. You can use the Redeemed Legion set that you learnt from doing the Black Keep dungeon. Our thrall is wearing pieces from that. That is fantastic. You can wear the arena armour. Can I just defeat these guys so I can have a quick look at my thrall? Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you can wear the Champion's leggings, or you can use the Redeemed Legion like set as like a full set of this armour. There you go. Not from the medium set. Okay, so those are 2 armour sets that we could wear at this point. I'm not going to use any special armour. I'm going to use ice instead. Because I feel like it. And also just to kind of show you that it works. But you can go wearing anything as long as you have ice. That's it. It's been an excellent stream. I'm going to go on my single flame, crack a few eggs and skulls. Stop it. Okay, freak. We'll corner before you go. Ice, yes. If you don't have Redeemed Legion. Yep, we do have Redeemed Legion. We've learnt it. Went to the Black Keep earlier, only found 2 chests after conquering. Only found 2 chests? What, legendary chests? Nah. There's 4. There's 2 either side. There's like 2 statues. To your one statue to your left, 1 statue to your right. Just after you defeat the Kinscourge. Each statue has 2 chests next to it. 1 either side of it. That's it. Were they missing? So were you on a server? Were you on a server and someone's been there before? Oh, I went to both. Well, that means someone's just looted them. Unless you were on single player or solo server. I never use anything but Legion. It works everywhere. I'm too lazy to plan ahead. Yeah. Absolutely. I get you. Single player. Interesting. And had you been there before? And it hasn't like reset. Do I have enough? Do I have enough ichor? I have loads of aloe. This is a nice little route, isn't it? Kind of collect a bit of aloe while we're on our way. It was weird. Interesting. And you know where they are. You're not just not looking in the right place. Is my kind of like basic question, I guess. It is very weird, yeah. If you only found 2, maybe someone empty 2. But if it was single player for us, well, yeah, strange. Although you know this game will always surprise you. Am I right, people? Do you know what I mean? Conan things, right? No, no, did they move the chests on Sipter too? Yes. The chests were already in vaults on Sipter. There are chests around the... What is it called? Around the tower. And there are chests in vaults on Sipter. As far as I know... No, they haven't moved them. Question mark. No. They haven't moved them at all on Sipter. Does anyone have anything different to say about that? They added something new to the Bazaar. There is a bookshelf thingy. Nemedian library bookcase situation, which is pretty cool, I guess, which was given to me by Funcom. Disclaimer. Bath set I already had. This I already had. Hidden door wardrobe is back. Visage armor is a return. This is a bundle with that Turanian build set. This set was in here by itself before. Now it's got this Turanian cook and stove. This is like two things together, isn't it? So there was the build set, and then there was this like cook set, which they've combined. And then there is also the Stygian armorer's bench, which is, I believe, just a reskin of the basic armorer's bench, right? Smithing. Stygian armor bench. I'm in creative. And I have build everywhere on, in case you wonder. You can make epic stuff. So, okay, so my only concern about this is I'm assuming it doesn't give you the benefits of a garrison bench, because it's a basic bench. This is the problem that I had with the blacksmith bench as well. There was a fancy blacksmith Acer blacksmith bench as well, which was really pretty, but it was like it didn't give you the benefits of making a garrison bench. Okay. Can I get rid of the... Go. Oh, I wasn't in creative after that. Okay, sweet. There you go. Impromptu. Next Bazaar stuff comes with the updates. I don't think so. I think the Bazaar stuff just rotates more regularly. Honestly, I don't actually pay attention to how frequently it does it. It's always someone in chat who tells me, which is wonderful. There's a glitch with that bookcase. Is there no books show on it? Really? Chests are still in the vaults and at the tower. Thank you for that, Bamster. Yeah, I thought so, but I just thank you for confirming. You already know some bar stuff in the artisan bench. Is that what we built at the bar in chapter 3? Does the barkeeper... Yes, the barkeeper in chapter 3. So on the beta, which is currently out on Steam for people with on PC. Now at the end of a purge where you capture thralls from cages, you rescue people from cages at the end of a purge. The distinction is important, certainly for some people at least, and so I just want to be accurate. Okay, so you rescue some people at the end of the purge, and now you can get a barkeeper. You can get a barkeeper from a level 1 purge, but if you've already spawned in a barkeeper, as I did, then there is a bug with that, right? So from a level 1 purge, at the very end, you get a barkeeper. The barkeeper, when you speak to them, will teach you how to make a tavern. The bar kind of like build piece, which is like a crafting station. And that, I did go through this on, there is a video on this live stream playlist. You can kind of watch my first exploration of that and whatever. But that's like an NPC who will follow you around. She will follow you around. You can place her at the bar. And then when you do that, you build like a little bar and stuff, people will just show up. NPCs will just show up. They will not be aggro, and you can hire them for gold. Where am I going to? Mans. I'm getting distractified. Let's go up. Yeah, you can hire them for gold, and they're just kind of generally low-level people, like level 2s, 3s, 1s, of just kind of like sometimes exiles, so kind of not very good faction fighters. And and dancers and things like that, and you can just have them kind of like around. But the nice thing is they just kind of turn up, which is lovely. Yep. Yes, thank you, Kel. Yes, so the bar does have seats at it. So they will sit at the seats. You need to have seats available. A bit like if you've ever played Minecraft, having beds available for villagers to like breed and stuff. You need to have chairs for them to show up on. So just like dot a bunch of chairs around. Have I thought about which way I'm going to go? Right, we're going to go up through Crown Grove, I guess. Yeah, so make sure you just put some chairs in your bar. Place the bar down. Put some walls and a roof on if you feel like it. Put some chairs and people will just spawn in. They'll just appear and they'll be sitting in your chairs. If they're wearing like the potato sack, kind of like basic scrappy clothes that you can make at the very beginning of the game, then generally those are the ones that have like the higher option on them. If they're wearing like random clothing, then they're just people who are there for decoration. You can't interact with those. I don't know if that's intentional, but that seems to be the case. And that was pointed out by chat. Drops. Yes, there's no exclamation mark, but there should be a drop down at the top of the screen. It is a pike, a blood crystal pike. That's it. Sandstorm. Acer bench was a tier 1. Yeah, it was, yes. Basic bench, yes. Does rotate, Doug, if you meant me to get the sandstorms. Yeah, it does rotate, yeah. Things will return, definitely. Liberate them to save them afterwards. I mean, you hire them from the tavern, yeah. Crazy it makes them pointless, those bizarre crafting tables. It does, I agree with you, Fighting Out. I think it should be a skin for whatever bench you want to craft. Otherwise, it's just pointless, yeah. There's no command for exclamation mark drops. There are drops, yes. But there's a drop down thing at the top of the screen on Twitch. Yep. Get a barkeep on level 1 purge is just that it has lower chance to spawn level 1 purge. I don't know the spawn chance at all for Out. So I didn't manage to get a tavern keeper to spawn in at all. But I know from speaking to Funcom that there is a bit of an issue with it. I haven't tested it for a few days. The problem I've got is I don't want to recreate my character. So I'm kind of waiting for it to get resolved. We're going up that direction. Remember to have chairs. Yep. Just kind of scroll through my chat. Hold on. Check stream inventory. Should be a spear. Yes, you got to relog. Yeah. Make sure you've connected your Twitch account to your Conan account. You can do it when you're in your main menu screen. It says like single player, multi, all that stuff. Bottom right hand corner here, it'll say connect to Twitch. Hello, Ananka-chan. Hello. How are you doing? Try to see if there's a command that explains it for the peeps. There's no command. I know there is in some streams, but there isn't. I have to manually add that, and I just couldn't be bothered to leave before you were done. Didn't know if you got one or not. Yeah, I didn't manage to get one, but I do know from other people who have like created a new character that that's all that's required. So I don't want to do that on my beta game because I already built a tavern and I kind of like it. I like to bring random eclipse events to the game. Buff the undead and sorcery spells. That would be lovely. I would love that. I'm really all for like seasonal events and stuff like that, you know. I think things that make the world feel more alive are awesome. Definitely. Better food wine would bring more high level NPCs to the tavern. Yeah. There's so much they can do with a new tavern system. It's very exciting. There's going to be like quests and things I think in the future potentially. And what else? Yeah, so the tavern keeper will the idea is that they'll give us like whispers about what's going to happen, what's happening on the map and things like that, points of interest, and I think it's awesome, very exciting. Yep. Right, up to Mounds of the Dead, and we're going to go from there to the volcano. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Do-do-do. Don't let me forget ice, people. It's literally what we're going to get. So I do have ice at home. I just want to kind of go through the motions, really, and show you what to do if you haven't been up north yet. Bum-ba-dum. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. The thing about, like, teleporting is... how do I say this? I feel like when there's a white tiger boss here, let's fight it. When we ride around, I kind of feel a bit more like I'm also playing the game. I'm not just, like, streaming and, like, yapping away. Do you know what I mean? It's just nice for me just to, like, chill out for a bit and just chat about random stuff. Did you say that yes, there are going to be 4 chapters now for each age, and I have mixed feelings about it. In some way I'm like, okay, cool, it'll give them more time to work on features, and in other ways I'm like, oh, I kind of want new ages, new themes more frequently. Look how much he's hitting so hard now. He's hitting the same as me now. Love that. That's awesome. And he's just a named bearer, but he's just got really good... he's getting the buffs from my armour. Look at this poor kitty on his back. Let's get our skeleton key. There we go. Let's see if the box is working. There was a chest next to him and it just wasn't working properly. Always click full stack of ice in the fridge. Only need 1. Yeah, here's the chest here. So most in chapter 2, legendary chests all moved into dungeons, except for there are a couple of exceptions. I do have a video with all the locations on my YouTube channel. There is one at Shattered Springs, which makes sense because it is kind of a dungeon because there's a lot of like AoE poisonous gas, and there is one right here which I marked with a skull, where this white tiger boss is. I did have problems interacting with it. Okay, but it's working for me now. It is complete RNG what you get in these chests. If anyone tells you otherwise, they don't know what they're talking about. Now, over the years, I've had people say, oh, I've had really good luck with this particular chest. It is just RNG what you get, okay? There you go. So we got a Forge Light. I love this hammer. If you're running a strength build, this is a strength hammer. It does 68 damage, 47% armor pen. It's kind of similar. 68 and 47, 66 and 49. It's like very similar to my Bector Corbin, but my Bector Corbin is an agility hammer, which is why I get to use it with my agility build here. But the nice thing about this one is in the name. You can't see here. Come on, click. What is wrong with you? There we go. It's not really quite dark enough, is it? Give it a minute. There we go. So this one has like a glow around it. And you can put it on your back and you can run around and you can have a thrall on the rope at the same time, and you can see where your feet are going. Obviously there is a bit of ambient light with I've got nighttime on really fast, so it's kind of I would have to make it freeze time. But yeah, you can like run around with a thrall and rope and you can see what you're doing. Also, if you go to like particularly dark places, dungeons and things like that, if you want to use a two-handed weapon, it's got a light. There you go. Right, I'm not in any special mode, am I? Everything is set to normal. It'll continue like rotating time. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna put my hammer in here because I don't want to use that. I'm not going to hit very hard with this because I haven't got any points in strength. That's why I'm not going to use it. There we go. Let's go, friendos. I really want a cookie now. Got a work Christmas party when Chapter 3 comes out. Not happy? Oh. I like the tavern system is very exciting. I'm really, really excited about it. How many of you... Right, type 1 in the chat if you're more excited about the taverns than about the sieges. Type 2 if you're more excited about the sieges. I'm interested. It's a torch weapon, yeah. There's also an axe called Glimmer Moon. What else have we got, people? There are other things. You can use, like, light glow arrows or whatever. Light arrows. One. Yeah. Yeah. Tavern system is awesome, isn't it? It's very exciting. Definitely. Seems everybody likes 1. Yeah, me too. Because the sieges, I think, are fine. But I feel like once you've done that... this is like lions, by the way. I've been through here before, but this is exactly where to get lion cubs. If you want to have a baby lion pet. You just click E. Okay. On a server, there's like a tiniest bit of... Will you get away from me? Tiniest bit of lag. There you go. get in front. Yeah, of course you went for me. Of course you did. Of course you did. There we go. That was a quick fight. Pella, I'm very proud of you right now, sir. Should we get his buddy as well? He's all the way over there. Okay, well, we can get him another time. I'm going to harvest this creature because sometimes you get some good loot from these one skull lions. Sometimes you get like alchemical base and potions. Yeah, demon blood. Okay, fine. I'm going to drop the demon blood because we've got so much of it. I'm just going to drop everything. I want to keep kind of our weight down. All right, onwards, friendos. One hand of what armor? Have they not added that? Have we not got that in some capacity? Sane. Thank you for the follow. Sen. Like the river. Tavern all the way. Yeah. Siege Castle rewards do not seem worth the effort at the moment. One, hold my beer. I feel like, yeah, there are a couple of legendaries. But yeah, they're kind of boring. And there are a couple of scrolls which didn't seem to change when I went in there. It didn't seem to be RNG. Yeah. I don't know. It would be nice if the siege base like changed kind of seasonally or something. That would be kind of cool. Hello product. Pro Dutch Elite. There you go. That's it. Dutch. Should I call you Dutch? Hand of War Stygians or other armour of inch Stygian armour, yeah. I'm kind of bad for like wearing the new stuff, I have to say. Where should I go? Should I go this way? Let's get out of here. I hate those little blue fellows because they corrupt you, and I hate being corrupted. It's like my, ugh. I don't know. I don't have OCD, but it really, like, even being a tiny bit corrupted drives me absolutely mad. And I need to have dancers, like, everywhere. You know, I hate it. Seems to be pointless because it's just more treasure, doesn't have a bit of a deal. So it is an amazing way to get a lot of gold coins. So if you like doing level 10 purges, it is an incredible way to get a lot of gold coins. I don't know if they're going to nerf the coin piles. Yes. So I'm going to go up near Stargazer's Crest. So I kind of want to get myself into position for that first. And I'll show you the way I'm going to go. We're heading up to the volcano, but I'm going to get some ice on the way. We're going to go via the hidden way. Am I here? No, a little bit further. That's like entrance B or whatever I would call it myself. Every time I see a dancer, I have to check if it's Leonil. I hope you understand, people. No, that is not Leonil. She doesn't have the right hair. Hello, lady. Sorry, you're just not what I'm looking for today. Do you know what I'm saying? She's like, I beg your pardon. How do? I think we've lost her. So I would go up that way if I was going to go up to Islet Lake. But we're not going to go there this time. We're going to go up to Stargazers. This way over here. And then we're going to go up to this area over here. And we're going to get some ice on our way. This way you don't need any particular cold protection armour. I don't have anything with me. I don't think I need anything. I could always put on a piece of my thralls armour if I get into problems. But I think we're fine, right? Have a quick check. There's no Delincia. There's a cup. Okay, there's an armourer. No good to us. Hella, you're a credit, honestly, today. I'm very excited. This Spectre coating is worth picking up if you want to... If you're going to go to the Unnamed City or defeat Unnamed City bosses or undead bosses. This is a debuff that harms the undead, basically. And that's useful because the undead aren't affected by bleed or poison, generally. Okay, so... Let's go up north. I think it's going to be a bit cold for a bit, and I think we're going to be fine. But this is, I've done this route so many times over the years. This is like my preferred way to go to the volcano for the very first time. I was like doubting myself for a minute there. So it used to be extremely cold here. But now we have horses. If we do get very, very, very cold for a moment, we should be okay. And we don't have any, like, special... Okay, so we do... Ah, we have 2 in our Skelos cultists, don't we? Yes. Okay. Excellent. So we should be fine. Should we do it naked? For science. That's just so I can show how cold it is. Okay. Alright, we'll do it so we can see where it gets really cold if it does, because that's kind of what I want to do. Obviously, if you have a bit of armour on, thank you. If you have a bit of armour on, you will... There you go, extremely cold right here. Okay. If you have a bit of armour on, you'll be okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Squirrel! Squirrel indeed. Extremely cold. We should get out of the extremely cold section. Very cold. Extremely cold. We should be very cold soon. Because I've lived here. Very cold. So let's get off and heal while we're very cold. I just want to show you what you absolutely have to have, you know? Because if you can ride through an extremely cold section, you know, on a horse very quickly, then you're fine, aren't you? I kind of don't want to drink purified water because I don't want to cool down. Let's just heal up. Bum. Have a quick catch up. Spectre coating is really... What are you saying? I don't understand your sentence. Coating is heavy. Oh, I see, heavy. Sure, yeah. You can carry it on your horse though, if you're or your thrall. I want to thank you for the follow. Can you say it's very cold? I can't remember. I can say it in French. I can't remember what it is in Welsh. No, I don't remember. It's been a while. Zygo, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay. All right. I have lived on this like bit here. It's a beautiful place to build. Let's head up to get some ice. There will be definitely another patch where it's extremely cold. And the slope we're going up, but we should, or cold at least, but we're going to see. I'll let you know if we can survive. We're going to go past the frost giants. We're not going to fight them. I've built there once. There's very few places on this map I have not built, people. There you go. So we got a frost giant camp here. You can fight those if you want to. We're just cold now. There's a bear. Okay. Those guys will give you thick leather if you harvest their bodies. If they hit you with their weapons, they will, like, you will be extremely cold and you will die from it if you don't, you know, if you don't heal and get to safety or, you know, use some warming foods or something. So just be careful not to get hit. There you go. Fruit fields die. I know, friend. Very cold. There's black ice up there on that little ridge, by the way. There's like bits of it dotted around on this ridge here if you're kind of looking for black ice. We'll drink water, don't worry. I know you're like worried. Didn't you used to have a place in the lake in a previous playthrough? I did, yeah. On my very first playthrough on single player, I had a place at the lake, and ever since then it's been one of my favourite places to build. See, there's ice just ahead of us. So we're going to go get that. Frostbite. I use firewater. Do you use firewater? Yeah, I just wanted to show you, like, you know, you could do this with no special cold protection, basically. So there you go. So we got up here. Now I think this is the ice. We're going to harvest that in a second. Let's harvest it now. This is where I've always gotten my ice from to go into the volcano for the first time, if I haven't already gotten black ice. Because usually on a server, well, before we had horses, then I wouldn't have... I would always want to do attune all the obelisks as early as possible on a server, like when I'm just doing a regular playthrough. So how much have I got? I've got loads. I'll keep spares on him. When I need the space, I'll get rid of it. I'm going to put a piece of ice on my hotbar here. I'm going to make myself some more aloe potions. I've got these really good ones. I might save those till the Well of Skelos, which is the dungeon. There we go. I could put a bearer pack on. It doesn't give me any... Well, it might give me a bit of protection, I suppose. I'm going to run up without any armor because I want to see if we get extremely cold. Because we used to get extremely cold on this slope. And I just want to... It's nice to refresh my memory, to be honest. Or refresh my knowledge, because it does change. I have built here before. It's nice to build here with like a big gate so that people can still get access to the entrance. You can build on either... Yeah, we're extremely cold here. Yep. You can build... Let me put my armor on so I can show you. See, these have like... The Skelos Cultist has like 2 cold protection. I didn't even think about that, peeps. There we go. So yeah, we can run around here. I'll show you. You can build all around here. Bum, 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 bum. You can build on this like section. It's very slopey. But yeah, it's not a bad place to have like a wheel or something. If you don't want to build in the volcano. It's kind of peaceful. It is a good idea to put like a bedroll down, leave your horse here or something. I don't know. Do whatever you want. But so we now have ice, which will help us to survive the heat of the volcano. I'm still buffed. So let's get up there. What am I going to get rid of from my inventory? We'll work out when we get in. This is the hidden way, right? Or the hidden passage or something. Hidden way. Thank you, game. Do you play with the Age of Calamitous mod anytime? I've never played with the Age of Calamitous, no. Where did your horse go? Horse is with me. It's just slopey here. Just waiting for a flat bit of land to land on. Atomic. Thank you for the follow. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Do. Bear in mind sometimes... So I've had problems in the past getting up here, like whilst being extremely cold, but it's a lot more forgiving now for like little bits you have to climb. Do you remember, people? Like if you were extremely cold, you couldn't necessarily get up here. There you go. So we won't be too hot for a little bit. Have I been in the volcano? Okay, it's probably time to drink some water, but I don't really want to do it until I just want to show you where it gets hot. And then we'll drink water. In case you're like super triggered. There's a rock nose there. He'll jump scare you. So I don't have like a double... I don't have any particularly strong heat protection. I just have like basic. Okay. We're very hot here. Okay, so I do have some protection. So if you're naked and you're going for your stuff, just have ice. Spare ice wherever you're going. There you go. Alright, I'm going to put my armour on. We're going to eat some ice. Oh, drink some water. That'll cool us down as well. There we go. For everybody who was like, please drink. Where are my people? Can't reach target location. What is going on? Let's deal with this rock nose. So everywhere you go when you see rock noses these days, they are affected. The type of rock nose is affected by the kind of surroundings, and you'll get the materials. Generally speaking, you can get, there you go. You can get the materials that spawn in this area. So we get obsidian and ash. I don't know where. There's our friendo. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? He's having trouble. This is really, really weird. Has anyone had this problem? Hope he doesn't... Okay, he won't die in the volcano. So, in the past, your thralls would insta-die as soon as they touched lava, as would you. Now, it's damage over time, and your thralls don't take any damage in the lava, or haven't done it on this playthrough yet. So, I'm going to harvest this obsidian. I don't really want the obsidian, personally. I just want the ash and the gold. Which is a byproduct. If you want to get more ash and more gold, you can spend, what is it called? You can spend up to the 2nd perk in expertise and go for careful harvest. Twice as likely to gather rare resources when harvesting. But I'm just gonna, I'm fine. This is where I drink fire water. Time for coffee and chocolate pudding. That sounds lovely. It's grim up north. It is grim up north. Hello Terry, how are you, lovely? It's good to see you. How are you doing? Cannot reach target location. A bug encountered it since last patch. Sometimes it's for itself. If that fails, travelling via portal usually resolves it. Thank you for letting me know. I haven't had this happen yet, which is kind of weird. Maitland, thank you for the follow. Can't use the sickle to get ash. Only squirrel. You're gonna drop obsidian. Sickle. If that is true, that's the first time I've heard it, and my thrall unfortunately has my sickle. Let's science it. I have never done that before, and it seems ludicrous, but that doesn't mean it's not in the game. It is! Interesting. And crystal. That's a good tip. So, I don't want to do that because I also want to get gold as well. But that is a good tip, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Okay, there you go. Well, I'm not going to do that because I also want the gold. I hope my friendo, like, turns up. Shall I admin teleport here? Because I have, like, exactly where I am. See if this works. Didn't know that. Yeah, that's a good tip. Well done, peeps. Wonky, but it will harvest it. Yeah, well done, everybody. Do you know what's funny as well? I've done a bunch of playthroughs and no one's actually mentioned that either. And I didn't know. 7,000 hours deep. Can't remember where I learned it. Yeah. Awesome. Yes. I think I'll continue to use my pick/pickaxe just because... Where's my friend? Oh, balls. This is going to be an interesting visit without our friendos. I also need them to carry stuff. So I haven't eaten any ice yet. I don't have my sickle. Right, I'm going to give myself what I need to harvest this because I'm showing you. On my thrall, I have a star metal sickle with a advanced tool upgrade kit on it. So if you're like triggered by this, I don't know what to say to you really. Time to like take some deep breaths and go outside. Tool upgrade kit. There we go. Okay, so now this will get the same amount as it would usually. Can I get rid of... I guess I can put my bearer pack on until I find my friend. This is Golden Lotus. It used to be a strength... Is it strength and stamina? Let me... What is it now? It's just stamina, yeah. Didn't it used to buff your strength? I think it used to. But now it's just a stamina potion. Cool. You can use Golden Lotus flowers for like other recipes as well. So we'll take it with us just for completion's sake. Yeah, this is really annoying, people, because I really want to get like a bunch of ash while we're here. So I need my bearer and my horse. So we see we're just very hot, haven't eaten any ice yet. With what we're wearing, and we're not wearing anything special for heat. We're wearing stuff that really helps us with the cold. Once I get a bit further than here, I'm going to start being extremely hot, or should be. Da, 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 da. Do, do. There are patches in the volcano that are hotter than others, just like the cold. So keep an eye on your health. Make sure you drink and make sure you bring ice. Dum 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 dum. So in this playthrough we did also get a Soulspiel shield, which you can get from legendary chests. That is a cold protection shield. It gives you a huge amount of cold protection. There's a similar shield but for heat, which you can use in the volcano if you want to, and that's called the Mistborn. You also get it from legendary chests. It's just RNG, just like every other weapon from the chest. I gotta put you away. Bum 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 bum. This is the mist one. It has a huge amount of heat protection. Heat stroke. Very hot. Okay. Heat stroke. Yeah. So our armor is doing a lot for us, even though it doesn't say it's got like double protection, which is kind of cool. There you go. So you can use that if you want to. I'm not going to use it. I just wanted to demonstrate. There you go. But if you're looking for a shield to bring here, what am I going to do without my thrall and my horse, peeps? Right, let's eat some ice to cool us down. We're going to go across this little bridge. We're going to turn left up here. Yeah. My temperature should be absolutely fine for this whole trip just by eating ice. And it also means you can climb as well. Never made them myself. There's a place in the main volcano. Mark follow on the map so you can see where they are. They just can't get to me. He's following me. He just can't, like, spawn in, basically. I don't know what to do. You need steel bars to make obsidian. Yes, you do. Try to teleport out and back in again. We did that. We teleported in here. It does suck, yeah. I guess we're fighting alone, people. It's just kind of suboptimal. It's a very tough place to be solo. We got a mini boss as well. Remember I mentioned you should probably go for heavy armor if I were you. We're in medium. Fortunately, this guy is derping out. What is wrong with you, sir? Having a moment. Eat some more ice. Keep an eye on your HUD. The edges of the HUD will show you when you're starting to like get a bit warm. If you see someone that says emissary, don't try and knock them out. Just kill them. We should check their bodies for like loot as well. There we go. You can get named archers from like loads of places around here. These serpent men items you can get from these guys. You can learn the recipe for this, which we'll get here. Does this give me water as well? I don't think so. Okay. Chat, I want my people. I don't understand. This is the first time it's happened to me. Ooh. Iridescent scale treasure. Nice. That's like new to chapter 2. Obsidian sword now does bleed. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, you can steal these obsidian tools and weapons from them. Templar, thank you for gifting us up to tavern. Thank you very much. Very nice of you. Double tap E 2 times. No, we've got this bug where it says follower can't reach location. So yeah, you'll find obsidian tools and weapons on enemies here. You can put them in dismantling bench and get the obsidian back, which is kind of handy. Spawn, thank you for gifting a sub to Clint. Thank you very much, lovely. We did already TP. Yep, we already TP'd. Yep. We can TP out and try to get them to be with us and then TP back in again, maybe. Okay, this is a bloodstone sword. This is like a... Let me eat some ice. Okay. It's a unique item you can find on these mini bosses. And silently... Okay, so now they drop the... They have a chance to drop the armor that they're wearing, just like the mini bosses in the Onum City. And these are like good, really good golem pieces you can use to put a golem together. I'm probably going to leave it. I'll take the heals though. Let me mark my location. Okay, let's teleport out and see if we get the thralls to come to us. Just somewhere freaking random, okay? I don't know. I don't know why I'm choosing here, but... somewhere far away. Okay, they're here. Will they come with me? Falls in lava, dies. Press E and then return. I tried E. Okay, I've got night here. What is happening? We got the horse, but not the friendo. It's so weird. I followed Dip at me yesterday how to make him stand guard at a different spot and then have him follow me. He ate him. If I get you to stop following here. Let's try again. This is a very annoying bug, isn't it? Bit of a spanner in the works. Teleport back again. Spat out the bone. The guard's glitching as well, maybe server issue. He's not here. How do I get him to come to me, peeps? What do we do? Let's go somewhere else. Should I place him somewhere? Right, let's put him on guard here. Follow. Is it because it's a volcano? Because it's the first time it's happened. Dum ba dum bum. Bum ba dum. There we go, we got him. Okay. We didn't teleport in the first time. I'm not gonna I didn't want to run all the way back up here and have it happen again. I've only got so much time. Right, are you gonna follow me now? Cannot reach target location. Well, you can follow me, right? What is going on, people? Chat, am I in the Twilight Zone? What is going on? This is terrible. We might have to, redo this. They're just derped out. What if I ride the horse? I can ride the horse. Don't want to move, boss. Happens to me on sync. Wait, does it? Place him there in the horse and try to restart the server. That's going to take 10 minutes. And if you need to relog. I could try relogging. Let's try relogging first. Let's place them here. So I have build everywhere on as well, so I should be... It's not recognising it as a walkable floor. That's why. This is super annoying. Okay, well, they're following, they'll go into scouting. Let's relog, people. What a weird glitch. I thought this was normal. No, I've never had this happen before. Let me do the... Bum, 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 bum. So weird. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Dum 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 dum. Just do my thing. Okay, we're back in. Eat ice. I know you can't see yet. One sec, peeps. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Okay, we're back in the game. I just had a feeling I was going to need extra agility buffing stuff. Can't reach target location. Frickin' fricassee. Okay, they're following me. So if I get to a place where they can reach the target location, Can I at least give you ash? This is very annoying. Put my helmet back on. Did I bring my sunstorm mask? I don't think I did. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. It is the weirdest thing, isn't it? Can at least ride the horse. Yeah. Da, da. The thing is, I don't really want to ride the horse around. You can add myself some more carrying capacity. Yeah, I thought about that. Yeah. Age of not following. Restart the game, they didn't move, but teleported when I was out of render. So, we're going to run through here. This is the Terrace of the Tenders. Bring a sandstorm mask, won't you? Which I forgot to bring. I did actually say it, I just forgot to pick it up. So you will take a debuff from this, and it will stack, and it'll hurt. There are lots of alchemists around this place, and some fighters as well. I'm going to run as fast as I can across this bridge, and then just lose aggro from these people who are going to attack me. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not here. You don't see me. I'm entirely invisible. I'll use this then as a means to show you down here. Bye! I'm not here. Just heal up. There we go. Let's just rebuff ourselves. Okay. Stop shooting me, lady. So you can build in these little sections up here on a server without like build everywhere on. There's a chest in there with cash, and there's a mini boss down here you can fight, who a lot of people probably don't know about. These little brood guards, and they drop these star metal looking swords that are like Sword of the Brood Guard. They're dotted around the volcano. There's people. There you go. Who needs fighters, right? This is the Sword of the Brood Guard that he drops. It's basically like a star metal sword. Oh, I need to eat ice. Hold on a sec. Hello, Phantom. Thank you so much for 7 months. Welcome back, lovely. How you doing? Just over the bridge should be fine for thralls. You'll have to teleport away and then back to them to move. So is it working here? So he's dropped some basic sort of volcano stuff and also this Sword of the Brood God. I'm going to leave it because I don't have any particular use for it, but there you go. It's there. And I'll show you inside these like little places. Bum 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 bum. If I click E on the ground, it's not saying that they can't move here now. It is so weird. Thank you for letting me know that this is an issue, because I didn't know about this. It's a real pain in the butt. Because the volcano is an important part of the game, isn't it? Okay, so if I teleport right here, hopefully I don't screw up. And maybe I'll probably be on the roof, won't I? Yeah. Hello, lake. Okay, so we got our friendos. Let's just drop down. Can you move, lady? There we go. So yeah, I have built in here in the past. It's kind of an awesome place to build. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of coinage here. I'm going to leave it because I just want to keep our weight down. I'll take it. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Always take the cash. Okay. Right, what can I get rid of? Dollar. What have I got that's heavy? Oh, I've got ice that's heavy, I suppose. I guess you can carry your spare potion. I will give you... I'm going to keep the good heals for myself. Yeah, I need to rebuff him because I relogged, I think. Let's give you bits and bobs. Don't really matter. Don't really weigh much. We're fine. We're not in our, like, medium armor, medium weight class here, but we're fine. We'll be okay. Okay, so I just wanted to show you up here. You can build on either side of the volcano, either side of this bridge. I think he's still waiting to fight us. And I cured my allergy to submarine. Now can she cure my case of the phobia? Honestly, the volcano is nowhere near as scary as it used to be. It used to be insta-death for you and your fighter. Now you can run across lava. You know, you will take damage. But yeah, I like the volcano. I find it kind of fun. I do think it could do with a bit of a rework. What is the horse doing? Anyway, let's keep going, people. Let's just yeah. Here we go. Obsidian mace and some daggers. Oh, we got a Superman statue. That's a nice drop. Horsey, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Yes, these statues, what does it weigh? Very little. These are really nice decorations for your house. You can learn the recipe from the Library of Esoteric Artifacts. Eat some ice in the Unnamed City. So they're kind of cool. There you go. You get it back. Well, they don't weigh very much, so we can pick those up. That's awesome. I love that. So yeah, there's a bunch of alchemists. I feel like the Volcano NPC camp needs a rework. I find it a bit boring. It used to be harder to get named special alchemists. And yeah, so it used to be more interesting that there are alchemists here, but I don't know. I find it a bit boring. How about you guys? What do you think? There's some obsidian dotted around if you want to harvest that. Be careful of the toxic stuff. We're going to go round that section, so I'm not going to go that way. It's these plants that create the toxic air, so just avoid those. There's like fighters over there. Yeah, some people in the volcano are attack on sight in little pockets. I'll show you where they're like peaceful. Oh, we got bored. Come back here, bud. Yep, so they some couple of people over there are like attack on sight. Everyone else is like peaceful until you attack them. This person should attack me on sight. Yep. There we go. We got another Serpentman statue. I love that. They're really cool. I like them for decorating. Awesome. So we're going to go over here and attune up the obelisk, and then we'll put our fighter on attack. Nothing. Like we would in second room. So let's fight these people. Fight the rock noses first. You come in. Let's be having you. Nice. Oh, what a day. Right, let's deal with the people. Don't fall in the lava. That's what I'm saying. It won't kill you instantly anymore, but you probably don't want to go for swimming in it. You know. Unless you've got some really bad calluses and nothing else is working. You know. Just don't do it. Okay, so here's the obelisk. Attune the obelisk as soon as you get to the volcano, ideally. Because you might want to be able to get here very quickly. Make sure you've got some ice at home. If you die and you've got to retrieve your stuff, you're going to need some ice to survive when you come back to get your armor. Click on the obelisk and then run away. You can build a map room right here, as close as right here, if you want to. So you want to like teleport back out whenever you've been to the volcano. If you're on a server, somebody will probably have a map room. Hopefully it's open because they're nice people. There you go. That is the way to get to the dungeon. That beam coming up, that blue beam, is the Well of Skelos, which is where the volcano dungeon is, which we're going to go to today. We're going to do the whole volcano. So yeah, you go down that path.